How's it going, everybody? We are approximately
Let me close this door.
2 hours and 40 minutes late for our live, but we already went live once today. This whole weekend or whole week has been a plethora of entertaining things for you guys. I'll give it a minute here and see if anybody wants to pop on.
Everybody's probably in the bed.
I know, right? Is it raining here? It says there's showers.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Nice. All right, so another little extra added venture on this trip. I know we were out Mothman hunting earlier, which we didn't find anything, or any Mothman. Leah had some interesting activity going on at the bunkers out there. Did you put that in those videos, or is that a different video that's going to be uploaded?
I think it's all in the same. It's a 21-minute video.
So we've been putting together other videos outside of the lives.
I've been piecing together pictures and video.
Right, and all that's getting uploaded to our YouTube page. And these lives that we're doing...
And Facebook.
Yeah. Once we get back home, I'll be able to get these lives put up on YouTube as well. That's the whole point. We're trying to get everything on YouTube. It just seems to be easier to manage everything and to upload. So we're trying to get that done.
Also, I took a lot of other better looking pictures with my regular camera, so when we get back to home, then I'll be able to eventually share those. It's just, look, I'm still sunburnt.
Yeah, I'm a little...
You're not as bad.
I've got raccoon eyes, you can tell. I've been wearing my sunglasses all day.
But I'll get some other photos posted when I get back to home base.
Home base, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
So we're next week.
Right, we're still in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. For those of you just jumping on, I see we've got a couple of people watching. If you caught the lives earlier, if you haven't, go back and watch them. We went Mothman hunting out at the old TNT spot here not too far from Point Pleasant. That's the location that the Mothman was first seen back in 1966, 1967. Leah took a lot of good photographs, a lot of good videos. We went to, hey Nick, I should be wearing my sunglasses at night. Thank you, sir.
Is.
Shush. We went to where the actual location of the Silver Bridge collapse was back in 1967. Just a lot of history in this town. Well, we're actually in a historical building right now. We're in the Lowe Inn, Lowe. It is a very, this place was built back in 1901. So this place is 120 years old. And it has some purported activity in it. Leah's had a few encounters as we've been here.
Yeah, we just kind of did a meander through, very quick and short. And yeah, I personally just cut it short a little bit.
Right.
For me, I just kept getting touched and on my arms and my hair and everything. So.
Yeah, they've got quiet time here after 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
So we're having to be little on the, I don't want to say on the DL, but have to be really quiet when we go out. I have left an audio recorder in a certain room, and I will be moving, putting another recorder in another room when I go back out, and I was going to take you guys with me. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you guys with me while I go retrieve the first recorder and place the second one.
Just give them some layout of the land. It's a really cool hotel.
Yeah.
Just for a historical factor and all the antiques and everything. It's really awesome, and the owners here are so nice and yeah, very personable. I'd recommend this a million times over.
Now, there are a lot, well, I say a lot, there are other guests in the hotel, and as you hear me walk down the halls, you're going to hear the floors creak and everything else. So whenever I talk, I'll probably talk in a lower voice I'll make sure that I'm close enough to the phone for you guys to be able to hear, but don't want to disturb anybody while I'm out on the floor. You feel like our room is in good enough quality to kind of show them what the amenities look like?
Well, sure. Just don't mind our
Our luggage and stuff is in the room.
And we've got an adjoining room, actually.
Right.
This photo keeps creeping me out.
Oh, I know. Let me go over there and show it. But this is our bed for the night. Leah in the chair. This picture, which
It's weirding me out.
I just realized that's a dog laying in the bed. I thought it was just a pile of stuff.
It's just weirding me out. There's something about it.
Yeah. But I mean, who's that guy?
You have an adjoining room.
Well, this is where the kids are staying. We brought the children with us. Hello, children.
Logan and his girlfriend. Watching Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Oh, show them out the window. Our view out the window.
Oh, yeah. So we actually have across the way, right down there, is the world's only Mothman Museum. And right there in the middle of the town square is a statue of the Mothman. So, now one thing I think is kind of funny, he's not watching right now, but Jack Haynes, if you happen to log in and watch this video, that building across the street has your name on it. So, the world's only Mothman Museum is in the Haynes building. Maybe some family of yours, I don't know. Did you hear what I said? All right, so let's go obtain our equipment. Bear with me just a second. Okay, looks like we've lost network connection, but we are recording, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi here. I don't know why. Okay. All right, I lost connection for a minute, guys. But it's still recording, so when I upload this, you didn't miss much. I just walked out of the room. This is the third floor. I've got a little sitting room. They call this the library. There's a book right there where people have written about some of their experiences in the hotel. Since I'm in here, I'm going to take a moment so I'm not out meandering the hallways. Maybe I need to go back out in the hallway because I've just lost connection again. Hold on. Okay. We're just going to fly with it. Like I said, I'll upload this when everything's done. So, up on the third floor where we're staying, there are several reports of there is a captain of some sort that wanders the halls up here, allegedly talking about a ship or a boat. He's waiting on it to come in. They think he's the ghost of a captain named Jim O'Brien. There's supposed to be a small child that rides a tricycle up and down the halls. Haven't heard that yet. Down on the second floor, there is a sitting room that we'll go into. Has a very large couch that wraps around it. That couch belonged to Lorne Green from Bonanza fame, if anybody recognizes that name. But the people that decorate the place got that. I just came live again, so if anybody's picking up right now, we did lose connection for just a quick second. I'm sitting in the sitting room up on the third floor. This is the library. I'm in here kind of talking about stuff because I can't really talk too much out in the hallways. But for those of you that are just not coming back in as we lost connection, the third floor has the spirit of a captain that seems to wander the halls, and when people interact with him, he asks about a boat that's supposed to be coming in, because right here where Point Pleasant is the intersection of two rivers, the Ohio, and the other one starts with a K, and I can't pronounce it, and I apologize for that. But there's a docking area right out in front of Point Pleasant where ships can tie off, and it used to be a port city. So he's looking for a ship to come in, evidently. He's looking for his ship to come in. There's reports of a gentleman in 1930s attire up here on the floor just pacing. I mentioned that there's a child spirit that's been reported riding a tricycle up and down the halls. I'm trying to remember everything, but we're going to go back down. We're going to go down to the second floor here in just a moment, and that's where Leah had her encounter. There's a sitting room with a very large couch in it, and like I said before, the video cut back on, it belonged to Lorne Green from back in the 60s, and there's a picture of him down there too. I'll try to get y'all to see that. But while Leah was in there, she kept getting like a foreboding kind of sensation, and a couple of times she's been getting what we like to call the spider web sensation, where it feels like something is playing with her hair. It feels like she's walking through a spider web. If you guys know what that means, know what that sensation feels like, she gets that in certain places. So we're going to go down here and get my audio recorder, and then I'm going to leave another one in that room, the sitting room that she had an experience in, and leave it for a little while, and then we'll go pick it back up. This is the sitting room with the couch that belongs to Lorne Green. You probably can't see it, but that's his picture. Actually, you can't see that at all. Okay. It's June 1st at 5 minutes till 11. Leaving that in the second floor sitting room. It is 10:57, and I'm turning this recorder off June 1st. All right. This hotel is just magnificently kept up. So the reason I left an audio recorder in this room is because one of the most famous ghosts of the Lowe Hotel is a young woman that dances in this area to a song evidently only she can hear. No one ever hears any music. There is an organ sitting over there. But this young lady dances in this area and has been seen several times. There's another shot of the Mothman Museum. Our room is right above this little sitting area. And there's the Mothman. But I didn't realize that until just now, that our room is right above this place. But I'm hoping maybe I've picked up the young woman or the song that she dances to. I'll have to see when I check the audio. We're gonna go back upstairs. Sounds like an alarm of some type going off. I left an audio recorder in that room. This is Mike walking by, audio recorder. Well, Leah Cloud, how are you doing? Oh, for you Loretta Lynn fans. Somebody here likes Loretta Lynn. So Ryan, Leah's already had a couple of experiences. That room I just walked past that I said I left another recorder in. She felt the sensation of something kind of foreboding. I'm gonna go in this sitting room so I can talk a little bit better, a little bit louder. But she got the sensation that like she had walked through a spider web, which is not an uncommon sensation that she gets when something's bothering her. I checked her for any spider webs for the area. There was nothing there. When we went in that room with the big long couch, she didn't want to stay in there for very long. So that's why I left the recorder. We haven't spent a whole lot of time in here just being able to soak in. That's what we're kind of doing now. We are staying the night here. We've got rooms. But we have to be, fairly quiet because there are other guests. And they've got quiet time after 10 o'clock here. So that's why I'm having to keep my voice down as I go through and do this walkthrough. Leah, we're doing really, really good. I hope you've been able to catch some of the other stuff we've put out. We put out videos here. We put them on YouTube. We did a live earlier in the day. This is I think this will be technically our third live of the day, because the first one we lost connection and had to go back in afterwards. I wanted to make sure no one thought anything had happened to us, because we were in a Mothman country out there hunting him. No luck though. Can't add his head to my wall. But we're at the Lowe, Lowe hotel in Point Pleasant. I showed just a few minutes ago, y'all, that the Mothman statue is right in the middle of town square, so we're in the thick of it. If you're interested, you can go look up the Lowe Hotel on the internet, and you can find out some pretty interesting information about some of the haunts. I've just gone into kind of generic details about it here, but there's supposed to be a lot of stuff that has a lot of spirits that happen to linger here. The place was built in 1901. It was originally called the Spencer Hotel, but then the Spencer family lost it, and the people that own it now bought it back in 1990, and they found original furniture in the attic of this place, and the caretakers actually live in the 4th floor here, but they found all the original style furniture from over the years and have tried to bring the place back to some semblance of its former glory. That's kind of what I've been showing you guys as I've been walking around. We'll head back upstairs. Now, if anybody hears or sees anything that I don't, please speak up. So, we almost ended up with this room. This is room 309. There are reports. Well, first of all, let me start out. Room 309 is the most recently renovated room in the hotel. And it's, we got to see the inside of it. It's really nice. Give me a second. Out of shape and going up them steps, you lose your breath really quick. So anyway, room 309, there's reports that a woman is seen sitting in there at the edge of the bed, wringing her hands with her, just holding her hands together. Kind of looks like she's upset. There has been reports that there is like the shape of a child under the blanket, and the blanket moves on the bed. So we almost ended up with that room, but because we've got the 2 kids with us, all they had in there was a king size, like 2 full-size beds and a pull-out couch. There's no way that would have accommodated us, so we ended up down here. There's an old switchboard for the hotel. Now, I took a video shot down that way, but if you go that way, it gets you closer to the room we originally had. There were some issues with some of the plumbing, so they had to move us. But there are rooms 315 and 316 are the rooms where the guy were in the 1930s attire seems to linger. Didn't walk down here. $327 and $328. All right, so I'm gonna head back into our room. We have rooms 301 and 329. Can't get the chain latch to work. All right. So this is our home for the night. We'll keep our eyes and ears open. Check back on that recorder here in a little bit. And if we find out anything or if anything happens, we'll let you guys know. But gonna hop off here for now. Might go live again when I go pick up the other recorder. I'm gonna leave it down there for maybe.
I have to show the hotel in the daytime.
Yeah.
Before we leave.
So I'll probably go back down in about 30 or 45 minutes and get that other recorder. I might go live. Some of you may be up. But we'll go back down there. And Leah made a good point. She wants to, we'll go live sometime in the morning.
Give them a close-up
And
of the Mothman statue.
yeah, we'll let y'all be able to see the hotel during the daytime and get a close-up of the Mothman, the statue anyway. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining with us. Bye.